Welcome back to Daily Talks. Today we want to talk about winning and losing. Winning and losing. Do you remember the time when you were involved in a sport? Maybe you or your team won a game. How did that feel? And do you remember the time when you lost? How did that make you feel? Of course, all of us like to win, because in that winning we get a sense of victory, sense of overcoming all the obstacles that have come our way, and of course the work that was put in to win. But think about in our lives. Our lives are filled with winning and losing experiences, but the people who continue to lose are the people who will not motivate themselves from that experience of losing, but will accept losing as an identity, and will cause them to go down the track of not being inspired or not being motivated to do better next time. But for the people of God, you and I, we have the upper hand, as it were, because we are always on the winning team. Because in the name of Jesus, we have the power and the authority granted to us by God to overcome obstacles, to break free from bondage, and to live a life that is so in liberty and in sync with God's will. There is power in the name of Jesus. And if we want to live a life that is victorious, we must utilize His name. There's a difference between utilizing our own name and utilizing His name. Think about it. If your uncle and he owns this building, and the building is occupied by a hotel and you want access to it, using your own name will not grant you access. They'll say, "Who are you? We don't know you." But when you say your uncle's name and you say that he's my uncle, or rather he's my father, then they will grant you access by way of privilege because of the name that you used. It's the same for us in a spiritual sense. When we come under attack from the enemy, using our own names, using our own intellect, using our own knowledge will not help us have the victory. Only through the name of Jesus. And when we repeat His name through prayer and declare it and profess it and confess it, then God's victory becomes ours. God's power to overcome becomes ours. God's glory dwells within us, and we'll be able to overcome the adversities that come our way. Perhaps it's not just a fight that is beyond in our physical realm. Perhaps it is a fight within ourselves. Maybe there are negative thoughts that continue to pull you down, that you always compare yourself to other people and make yourself feel less than. In those areas of our lives, that is where we need the name of Jesus. We need to utilize His name and say, "I have been purchased by the price that Jesus paid for me on the cross, and therefore I can share in His victory. I can share in His glory. I am a co-heir with Christ, and there is a divine inheritance for me." This is where the winning and the losing will be defined. This is how we'll be able to gain that victory today for the glory of His name. Won't you try with me to use the name of Jesus today when negativity, pessimism, defeat comes your way? You say no in the name of Jesus and say, "Yes, Lord. In the name of Jesus, I declare that I've been made righteous and that I am a child of God." Will you choose to use the name of Jesus today? Because that'll be the determining factor of us winning or losing. Have a great day, everybody.